Hi guys, so this is a channel update. Now, let me know if that music was too much. I'm a fan of ska music and I just wanted to have something at the beginning and have a bit of play. So let me know what you think. It should be dropped or if I should keep it, basically. This is a channel update, as you can see here. And I basically wanted to talk through some of the changes on the channel and also some existing stuff as well. So, first things first, I've had my nog scratched, I've had my tabs lowered. Anybody who knows the regional sayings will know that means I've had my hair cut. So, it's nice and short now, so the beard's gone, the weird long hair's gone, feeling myself again. So that's good. You'll also notice that I'm not sort of shouting at the camera anymore because I have got myself a little mic. It's the Samsung Go mic. It's really small. It's like tiny. Excuse the noise a second. I'm just going to rise it up so you can see it. This is it here. Now, oh, that was probably quite loud. Sorry about that. What this is hopefully doing is adding a bit of bass to my voice, which will sound a lot nicer than how it was before, and also just giving it a much more professional feel. I'm always striving to make professional videos. If you hadn't noticed, got a nice fade going on over here that you can see. I think it helps to focus the attention on me who's talking and the fact that I'm off to the one side. And I totaled it up the other day how much I'd actually spent on the YouTube channel to get this set up. The lights, the two cameras, which you can see if I go like that. The two cameras, the mic. I'm excluding the computer. I'm excluding the garage, because the garage was built just as an extra room for the house, really, just a space for me to be in, whether that be playing computer games, chilling with my mates, or playing games or recording these things. It's all built in. Again, apologies for going on a bit. But yeah, so I was just astounded by how much I'd spent, and I have no idea if anybody actually notices any of the production value of my videos, whether it's even considered to be good. I have no idea. I mean, I'm hoping that it's quite clear. And one thing I do know is that this camera here, this one over here, is a lot clearer than that one. And the reason for that is that this one is a better camera. And annoyingly, I think I might have to get another one of those. It's bothering me that much that him over there is fuzzy and him over here is clear. It's just really, really annoying, and it's going to really get on my nerves. So there's that. That's another expense, because it's actually one of the most expensive webcams you can buy. It's not overly expensive when you consider it compared to like DSLR cameras and that sort of thing, but it's enough. So that's something that'll be coming soon. Instead of having this slightly fuzzy face, you'll have a much clearer one, which I think should also improve the way the channel looks. So there's that. So there's a few things I wanted to talk about. The new mic was one of them, and hopefully it's working. And my voice sounds a lot more like me, basically. I had to do some syncing between the videos, the webcam feed, and the feed coming from the mic. So I'm really hoping that this is the audio and the mic and the video are syncing up okay. It's going to be an absolute nightmare if not, because it's just quite a long video. Right. Things that have happened since the last update I did. Right, I think the last update I did was probably when I started moving into this place. Since then, I've got several series that are going on. I've got the old Squigoth, this fella. It's got a couple of Frostgrave figures in the top of him at the moment. I've got the tower, this guy. I'm really liking doing that. I'm working on the interior at the moment, so that'll be updated. And there's a few other things going on. And you'll also have noticed that we've started the Legion Live. So the Legion Live is basically within the Legion of Gamza, which is a small group of channels, about 30 channels, basically all trying to sort of motivate each other to make videos and really help each other out, to be honest. There's been a lot of back and forth on how we can improve our videos as well recently, since we had a bit of a shake-up. So that's been good. And the Legion Live is basically trying to get a group of us together to do a live show. You've probably seen it. If you haven't, check my video library. You'll notice that there's 2 episodes of Legion Live. The first one you might want to skip to about halfway, because the first half is a bit... but we're getting there. I mean, we are complete strangers, basically, so there's not going to be a great deal of chemistry between us. So that's one of the things that we're trying to improve. But yeah, I'm really enjoying making that series, and I've taken on the role of tech, basically in the control of managing the stream, because of course we show it live, making sure everybody's webcam shows in the right place and that sort of thing, and titles. It takes about 15 minutes to set up before an actual show, in terms of like getting all the webcams in the right place and then changing all the names above them, because of course each week we're having different people on. So that's really enjoyable. I think people seem to be responding well to it. Again, if there's anything different you want from the format of that, just pop it down in the comments. I'm very open to improving that format. We have a vote that's going to close probably today or tomorrow, so I'm not going to put the link down in the thing. You can find it in a reminder I did a couple days ago. So if you want to go and vote on that, that's basically the topic that we'll be dealing with this week. So the next show is going to be Wednesday at 8:30. Hopefully people can turn up. So that's 8:30 GMT, or London Dublin time. I always get confused with GMT, because I always consider GMT to be the UK, but of course we have BST, which is British Summertime, which is to do with the daylight savings. So it's not always GMT, so you can't actually say that. Although technically we're in the winter, so it probably is GMT. But anyway, so I tend to say London Dublin time. So that's 8:30. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there about time zones. It's been a long day. Right, so those are the new things that are going on. There's a couple of things that haven't been going on since I came back after January. Those of you who don't know, January was a really tough time for me. We had the inquest into my daughter's death. That was almost exactly a year after the day that she actually left us. And then, of course, we had the anniversary as well. There were a couple of work problems as well, so I didn't spend much time at work, and I didn't spend much time doing anything, to be honest. I was really struggling with doing anything in January. Back on track now, though, as you can probably tell from the videos that are going out. It's been a couple of months, and I'm starting to get back into the swing of things, and it's starting to feel a bit more normal. But you'll probably have noticed that there's a couple of things that haven't come back onto the channel, or probably just the one. The main thing is Kibs Fibs. Now, I did enjoy doing that series, but I'm not sure it was really adding much to the channel, especially not doing it every week. The questions I was getting were more and more obscure and not really about what I cover on the channel. Although I did have some really good ones when it first started. So I'm in two minds as to whether to start up Kibs Fibs again, to be honest. Again, let me know in the description whether you miss it, whether you want to see it come back. I know some people are missing it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling any any affection towards it myself. I might in time. You never know. It's an ongoing thing, the whole recovery process. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you about today is I'm contemplating doing different content on different days. So you'll probably have noticed that I'm now actually doing fantasy stuff for the first time on my channel, by way of Frostgrave. And that has a lot of content in it. Excuse me. Making terrain and the miniatures, and I'm hoping to do some bat reps and that sort of thing. And so now I've got a mixture, whereas everything used to be just about one thing, which is sort of futuristic stuff, whether it be gothic or cyberpunk. Now I've got fantasy as well. So I'm hoping to hopefully cut it up so that you know what's coming. So at the moment I've got a schedule where I'm basically releasing a video every 2 days, and then there's stuff mixed in the middle, at least every 2 days anyway. Excuse me, but there's no actual format to it. You don't know what's coming next. It might be that the video in 2 days' time will be about, I don't know, some random thing I've made out of plastic card that's not to do with either. It could be that just randomly it's going to be, oh, I'm back on to doing the orc truck, and then the one after that for the next 5 updates could be all about Frostgrave and fantasy. And I think it's quite jarring for you guys, because I know I've got people who watch the channel who are into fantasy, and I know I've also got people who are into the sci-fi side of things, the grimdark future, for example. And you're not necessarily going to be into the other content, so it would be nice to have a way of having you guys know what to expect, basically. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe Medieval Monday and Future Friday and whatever Wednesday, which of course will be whether it's Legion Live or whether I put out some random crap, or I could have Sci-Fi Saturday and Sunday. It's that sort of thing. So I'm hoping to get it so that it's regular updates and set stuff on each day. I mean, it might not be about the exact same thing, but at least it'll be in the ballpark that you're expecting to see. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section. One thing I missed out, and that's the fact that I haven't really been doing much on plasticard and working with styrene and that sort of thing. Even though I have been doing work with it, I haven't been doing sort of tutorials and that sort of thing. So that should be coming back. I haven't stopped any of that. I'm still hoping to upkeep that series. I think that series is going to turn out to be quite good. It's little snippet hints on how to work with styrene, and styrene engineers has taken off on Facebook, and we've got people from all sorts of hobby backgrounds all sort of joining up and helping each other out with little problems. It's fantastic, to be honest. It's not as active as it could be, but the interactions that do go on there, I find are quite good. People are helping each other out, even if they don't even do the same hobby. It might be someone's into wargaming and somebody who makes model cars or just plays with doing random things with styrene. They're all giving each other hints and tips. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. I think that's it, really. I've covered all the things I wanted to. If you're still watching at this point, congratulations. I actually don't know how long this has been going on, but it feels like a long time. Yeah, let me know what you think of the new mic. It wasn't an expensive buy, but I'm really hoping that it adds a lot to the channel. So I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on how I sound, and also because I'm not sort of projecting myself at the camera as much, how that's come across as well. Is it nice to see me calm? Yeah, that's about it. So we'll get there eventually. Right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm not going to go through the normal spiel. You know what the deal is. Yeah. Stay well, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.